Pune, India is home to over 2 million people, many of whom live in poverty. The city is also home to Dr. D.Y. Patil Private Hospital, a teaching hospital that welcomes patients from all walks of life, including those with limited means. Thousands of babies are born each year at the hospital. Their early days are often difficult, with high numbers of premature births, malnutrition, and infant mortality. Above all, there is a severe shortage of breast milk. Rotary clubs from Rahe, Pietari Bra, and Mary Ulu took up the challenge together with a local Indian club. The result was a global grant project, the goal to build a fully equipped human milk bank. The project received exceptionally broad support, with Rotarians participating from Finland, India, Austria, and Japan, and for the first time, from Iceland. The official inauguration of the milk bank took place in January 2019. District Representatives Katarina and Yuka Marikanto, Virpi and Matti Hankala, as well as Leila and Juha Risteli attended the ceremony. The Ristelis brought their expertise in equipping and designing the center and assessed the implementation as first-rate. Since 2019, thousands of babies have received life-saving nourishment, and in August 2023, an international seminar helped to spread the model even further. Now more and more hospitals understand how vital breast milk is for newborn care. This was not just a technical project, it was an investment in the beginning of life. The Baltic Sea has long been considered the most polluted sea in the world for many reasons. It is shallow, low in salinity, and surrounded by highly developed nations whose domestic, industrial, and agricultural runoff has strained the ecosystem since World War II. As early as the 1960s, scientists warned about its declining condition. But it wasn't until around 2010 that larger-scale actions began, also among Rotarians. In 2013, during a coffee break at a Rotary Pets training event, an idea was born. What if we did something visible, participatory, and fun for the Baltic Sea? This gave rise to the Herring Row and Walk. Every first Sunday in October, rowboats take over Helsinki's waterways and walkers fill the city streets. Participants have come from Sweden, Germany, Italy, and exchange students from around the world. But the most important participant has always been the Baltic Sea. Nearly 100,000 euros has been raised so far. These funds have financed water quality measuring devices and helped launch conservation projects via the Baltic Sea Action Group. The event has also changed Rotary's public image, highlighting Rotarians as environmental actors. It has even gained international traction. At the Hamburg Convention, a rowing event was held, and the Baltic Sea Regional Action Network of Rotarians, BASRAN, was born. The Herring Row continues, and every stroke brings us closer to a cleaner sea. The next row takes place in Helsinki on October 5th, 2025. Kolkata, India is a city full of life and also full of hardship. Due to insufficient social security, many of the poorest cannot afford prosthetics to replace lost limbs. Most of the beneficiaries of the Feet for All project have been men who lost limbs, most often a leg, in work or traffic accidents. But there are also many women, children, and people with congenital or illness-related disabilities. Since 2021, Finnish and Indian Rotarians have provided prosthetic limbs to more than 4,500 people. Each recipient undergoes a medical examination, their data is registered, and a careful treatment path is designed. The prosthetics are manufactured in local workshops, efficiently and affordably. A basic prosthetic costs only 30 euros, and that small amount restores mobility, workability, and independence. This doesn't just help individuals, it lifts families, communities, and the economy. The project has expanded in 3 phases and raised over $200,000 in funding. Visits to Kolkata have strengthened partnerships, and the next step may be delivering prosthetics to Ukraine. Feet for All is a promise no one is left behind, even when life knocks their legs out from under them. A newborn in intensive care needs medical treatment, but also the closeness and care of their parents. The improvement of neonatal intensive care through close collaboration with parents training program was developed between 2008 and 2012 at Turku University Hospital's maternity ward to meet the needs of neonatal intensive care, NICU. The Children's Hospital in Riga became interested in the program. Hospital leadership saw SPP as a way to harmonize care practices and improve the unit's work culture, which had been affected by differing cultural approaches among the staff. Rotary Club Lietuvos partnered with a Riga club and the hospital to build a global grant project. As a result, 80 nurses and 13 doctors were trained in family-centered care. Due to the pandemic, training took over 3 years, but this deepened and strengthened the program. The result was a model that bridged cultures, improved care, and reduced postpartum depression. The impact continues. The program has since been introduced in the Czech Republic, Israel, and a regional NECU training event will be held in Kaunas in 2025. The project also developed a mobile app called Mobile Beacon to help children overcome fear of hospitals. A good start in life begins with support, and this project delivered it with heart. It was summer 2022. Help was urgently needed near the front lines in Ukraine. Rotarians in District 1390 rolled up their sleeves, literally. They acquired 6 vans and converted them into field ambulances. Rotarians personally drove the vehicles to Ukraine. The ambulances were packed with medical supplies. An additional truckload of supplies followed. The cargo also included 180 kilos of wool socks, collected in just 1 week. A field ambulance on the front may only last for weeks. But even in 1 day, it can save lives. It is estimated that at least 200 wounded individuals received care thanks to these ambulances. In the aftermath of the project, walking blood banks and 70 water purification units were also delivered to Ukraine. These make life possible even where clean running water is unavailable. This has been a true rescue operation, proving that even in a crisis, Rotary can act swiftly, responsibly, and effectively.